Hello everyone, how are you? Hope you all are doing okay. Hope you all are well and in the best of health. Hope you are remembering to look after number one, and that's you. So guys, do you remember that fatal incident by Hopewell High School last year where the Burser of the school was taken out in the parking lot while the principal was standing nearby? And all the theatrics that happened after, where he ran for his life, running into glass door, tearing down the place, damaging himself, and was later hospitalized, then arrested by the police. Yes, that same incident. Well, that same principal came back to school on Friday on the job. So now unrest is brewing at Hopewell High in Hanover as many teachers and students have seemingly abandoned the institution since the return of the principal Byron Grant last Friday. Grant had been absent from the school since the December 2023 takeout of the bizarre Jermaine Roberts. Roberts was taken out just outside the school gate by gunmen who appeared to be there waiting for him. At the same time of the shooting, Grant was inside the school and reportedly ran into a glass door, sustaining serious injuries that required hospitalization. Since then, he had been on a long period of leave until his return last Friday. On the day of his return, several teachers and students were not in attendance at the school. The funny thing is that that's understandable, because based on the controversy that is circulating around, and who know, people are going to be in fear, wondering if the day when he arrives, there's going to be any more violence at the school and they're going to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. Likewise, people may not come back because they are worried that if anything was to happen to the principal, now that he is within grips, if you know what I mean, and is available, if he is going to be armed or anything is going to be done to him and people will be around. Nobody don't want to be around for that. However, on Monday it was learned that only 17 out of 65 teachers had reported to work, leaving numerous classes unattended. Dalton Hastings, chairman of the school board, did not provide any explanation for the absences. The majority of teachers did not come out to work on Friday or today, Monday, but as a board, we can't do anything else. We have documented evidence. We cannot act on speculation as we are a responsible board, Hastings says. The bigger picture is for the school, and we must ensure that learning takes place in a conducive environment. When asked directly if Grant's return was connected to the absence of the teachers and students, Hastings declined to speculate. I would not want to go down that route, as I do not want to speculate that it has anything to do with his return. It would be irresponsible of me to say that. I cannot attribute anything to that, stated Hastings, who did not want to provide a telephone number for the principal. However, several parents gathered outside the school entrance blamed the unrest on Grant's return. They argued that both the school board and the Ministry of Education were aware of brewing tensions but failed to address them. Exactly what I was thinking, because based on the controversies that were going around, I would think it would have been better to send that principal to a different school, or just lay him off, or find somewhere maybe to pay him off, get him out of the system, because it is not going to go down easy for him to be accepted in the school communities, because parents are worried for their children, and there's a trust issue because people don't trust him, as there were allegations that it's possible he was involved in the whole demise of the Burser. among other stuff in terms of they were very friendly. So the thing about it is that we have controversies like that, the situation is going to get corrupt because people is going to have their own opinion and it's going to affect learning. Because first and foremost, they are not going to be respecting the principal, and is going to have situations come up even with working with other staff. Because this situation has been dragging on for months and nothing has changed. The school needs proper leadership. We cannot continue to send our children into this environment, one frustrated parent said. The decision must be made by the ministry and the board, otherwise parents may choose to withdraw their children, leaving the school empty. In the meantime, Hanover Police Commander Superintendent Anjanish said the probe into Robert's takeout still remains open. The investigation is still ongoing, but I cannot provide further details, the superintendent said. However, the fact is, the parents are not confident and feeling safe with the principal being back on duty at the school. And the school community and even the areas around the school, people are not comfortable in the principal being back at the school either. I think the ministry should have organized it much better than that, because based on the climate that Jamaica is in right now, taking chances like this in a very controversial situation is not a good look. And the thing is, I don't know how the principal feel comfortable coming back to the school without trying to seek some kind of changes. But at the end of the day, this is one of them situations that we are going to have to watch keenly, because the controversy around the takeout of the Burser is very real, and it's alleged that many people are of the view that the principal know more than he is letting on. So at the end of the day, was it a wise decision? I know the board is saying that their hands are tied, maybe because of legal ramification in terms of maybe there are contracts that are binding and it would cost them more if they were to fire him or lay him off. But that is the least of the problem when chances are people's life are at stake and people are scared for their lives as well to be in that environment. So it is something that really should have been looked at. So are they willing to sacrifice the school for the principal? What if those teachers do not come back? To have a school that has 65 teachers and only 17 teachers report to work, you must know that is some real fear is there. The Ministry of Education needs to take a grip on this situation and do something. It is also rumored that many of the teachers do not want the principal back at the school, because bear in mind, that the principal was arrested the same day that the Burser was taken out, and even though he is released from custody, he still remains a person of interest to the police. Now, with all this fiasco going on, you know that the police and security team have to be constantly be visiting the school, being in and out of the grounds, and that is going to be a distraction from the children to learning. And then seeing that, it is going to be a situation where people is going to be even thinking, with all the security detail What happens when it stops? Is it a thing that they are worried that anything can happen at any moment? All of these things should have been taken into consideration before the principal came back to his post, because there was an acting principal there in his absence. So why couldn't that principal continue to be the acting principal, and then he either is transferred somewhere else or something be done? But it's not going to be school as usual, where the Hopewell High School teacher and staff and student bodies are. Anyway guys, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to my platform, please. Love you all. Bye for now.